Well, that was easy. Castillo, how you doing, my friend? Let's let this guy a little bit longer. What's going on, Al? What's going on, Al? Got to do a little bit of repairing on the old catch box here. I've had a little bit of trouble with it lately. Oops. You see, I got the I had it all set up before, and the ends kept on breaking off, and I tried putting shock cord in, but the sun's just totally degrading the shock cord, the tubes. So I'm gonna switch it up with some shock cord. I'm gonna create some loops, kind of like this guy here. And we're gonna lock it in with some carabiners. I got a bag full of carabiners here, and I'm gonna put the shock cord hanging off of the inside of my my catch box, because I like to keep my targets nice and tight, so when it hits, you get a good flip. But if you don't have any kind of shock absorption, I guess we'll call it, they end up snapping and wearing out really quick. So we'll see if we can get that kind of sorted out today, so we can get back to shooting. Oh man, that's all messed up. We can get back to shooting proper. Whoa, not good at all. I like to put a little bit of glue on the knots here, but the last person that used this did not let it left the cap off too long, and everything kind of got solid. So we'll put that guy aside for now. Hopefully I don't have any of that crazy glue on me, and we'll see how it goes. But I figure we'll do a couple of wasp flippers. I got that Omega 40 up on top there. That'll be fun to shoot at. Probably turn these guys around a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna put this guy back up there. I think we'll just go with the yellow and the green. Looks pretty good on the backdrop, and we'll add in a nice little 30 in there. We'll have a go at that for a little while. Yeah, we'll see if we can get 3 of these kind of sorted out a little bit. Nice and neat. Gotta mark out that center bit. Ah, man. Yeah, so that's my center right there. And then, ah, man, I don't know what I want to do here. Hey, thanks for all your vids. Having a good time here. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying, buddy. Sarah Jones, tension you mean? Yes, tension is what I'm looking for. What's up, Tim? How's it going, buddy? Robert, what's going on, buddy? Trying to fix up the catch box. When I was trying to shoot that video, oh, we're a little shaky here today. When I was trying to shoot that video this morning, yesterday, with the Man, my words are not coming to me today. Feeling a little under the weather. That yep, kind of a mess. When I tried to shoot the video for the Apex Plus yesterday, I wanted to shoot some of the smaller targets in my big catch box down on the grass, and I was having all kinds of trouble. Every time I would wind up and take a shot at it, the thing would pop on me, which is no good. So I decided to today we're going to take some time and get this catch box situation all sorted out and see if we can kind of get it so we can have some decent targets set up, and we're not going to have any kind of problems with the lines breaking on me again, because the sun out here in summertime is pretty brutal. So it basically just destroys any kind of elastic you put in there. Now I was hoping that the tube would last a little longer than it did, but it didn't. So we'll see if we can get some shock cord set up pretty decent. As the little springy bits on the ends of the catch box, and we'll get back down to the line a little bit later and start giving it hell. Hopefully it'll work out all right. But it's a little frustrating when you just done a new setup on your catch box and then everything starts breaking on you. You know, it's a little annoying. So we'll see if we can get that fixed today. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Got the pup down there on the grass digging holes everywhere. I think it's his favorite thing to do in the whole world. Just destroy my lawn. Can't really stop him, but stop him from doing it though. It's like he's like a full-on crackhead when it comes to digging holes, I'm telling you. There we go. All right, so that one looks pretty good. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a bit of a pain to dress your knots to get everything to be perfectly even though. So this guy's got to come a little shorter. This guy's got to come a little longer. Yeah, so my son's gone to school today to do his exams. School year's pretty much over, and he woke up in the middle of the night throwing his brains up. So it's gonna be a rough day for the little guy. He's gonna have to It's gonna be a rough day for the guy. He's got to head on over to school and sit through a couple of exams while he's gone full puke and rally. Hopefully he can get through it proper and get all of his studying done, or his exams done properly without without having too much trouble. So I know if he doesn't show up today, or let's say he goes home, he basically forfeits the exam. So he's basically got to sit through an exam today with the stomach flu, which will be with a good old stomach bug, which should be. Hold on a second. Yeah. It's going to be rough on the little guy. All right, so let's get this, shorten this up. It's a little bit too long. Let's causing me some troubles. Take that off. Check them up on the pin. Okay. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to tie a bowline knot on either side of these targets. If I can get them even enough where they'll hang nice and tight. And once we got that settled, I'll be able to set up some targets and do some proper shooting. There we go. That's almost perfect. Gotta get the guy a little shorter. All right, that's pretty close to length. Nice and centered on both sides. We'll have to put a little drop of glue on that knot, hold it in place so it doesn't end up shaking loose at some point. And usually the bowline knot doesn't come loose. It's a very good knot that'll tighten down, not slip. But sometimes they do. Sometimes they do wear out. So we got these two guys set up pretty good. Those will be pretty decent. Getting that catch box. We'll let that dry off the edge there. Get another one started. I got a couple more wasp flippers. This one, I think, will probably, oh no, it's still pretty good. It's cupped out and really, really faded. This guy's been outside for quite a long time. And I got this white guy here that I spray painted orange because I was losing it in the backdrop of my, I was losing it in the backdrop of my, what do you call it? My white bands. It kind of disappears on me. But I think what I might do is I might make one of just a couple of 30 mil flippers. These little guys here. We'll set these guys up with another setup very similar to that. I guess I'll just cut a decent length. So the cord I'm using, if anybody's interested, is it's what they're calling a Dyneema cord. It's very, very thin stuff, used for camping. Very strong. It's got like a 500-pound brake limit to it, and yeah, you can't really go wrong with this stuff. It's really, really durable. It'll take a licking and keep on ticking, just like a Timex. But anyway, I'll tilt you down a little bit here, and I'll show you how I tie a bowline knot real quick. It's pretty simple. I kind of figured this way out. It's kind of like I don't know, I could do it with pretty much my eyes closed at this point, so it works out pretty good. I'll tilt you down. We'll take a look at it in case you're interested. If you're not, well, oh well, sorry. Be back in a couple of minutes and I'll be shooting, hopefully. Here, take a look. So basically what I do is I hold on to the tag end like a cigarette. I'll take my thumb, flip it over like this. I pinch the working line and I do a twist. So now you can see I've got the loop in my hand and I got the working end. So you just go around here, pop it back into the hole, you grab your two bits and you pull it tight. There's your bowline. You know you got it right when you got the loop going right through the center. So since that guy's looped up and feeling pretty good, we'll put a little drop of super glue on there. Let that soak in. It'll dry up in just a couple of seconds and we'll be good to go. But that's how I tie a bowline knot, and I started practicing doing it that way. And well, it has never failed me. It's a really, really good and easy to remember. Instead of that, you know, making a loop, passing it through, going around the tree, right through the rabbit hole, all that crap. Hold it like a cigarette, go over it, pinch, do a twist, wrap the piece around the hole, and go right back through the same hole and give it a tug, and you're good to go. Sorry if that's boring to you guys. So what's everybody up to today? Anybody shooting? Oh shit. I think maybe the chat froze on me or something. All right, well, this guy's drying. I'll put him aside. Get this guy going just to as a measuring device. Oops. I should have brought a pen out with me to kind of draw it off, see what's going on. Yeah, let's tie one knot here. Hey, can anybody just shoot a quick message down at the bottom there and let me know if this chat is frozen? Appreciate it. Anything you want. Hello, shut up, anything. Yeah, the last thing I got that popped up was Robert saying, "Hey ATO," but since then I got nothing. Yep, I missed a bunch of stuff. It's not showing up down at the bottom of my screen here. The last thing I got is from Robert Patton, but when I checked the channel activity, all right, it seems I've lost the chat. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, nothing's working. Ah, what the hell, man. Well, we're still live, so I'll just keep on chatting, and then once I get this all done here, we'll head on down to the catch box and see if we can take some shots, have a little fun. What the hell is going on? Why have I lost the chat? See what happens if I do this. Oh. Show all messages. There we go. We got you back. Sorry, guys. I have to catch up here a little bit. I lost the chat for some reason. Lone Slinger is paying attention. Okay, what's going on, buddy? What's up, Slingers? Apex. Yeah, the Apex. Yeah, the Apex. Rico, what's going on? Hi, Michaela. Shock cord has been holding up good in my box. Yeah, me too. It's just the tube that I was using. Oh, this part of it, but you can see here, it's got all that oxidation. It's just falling apart. The other bits were just snapping right off. So, hey, what's going on, Chad? Countryman Crafts, how you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be a rough day for him, man. You know, the poor kid woke up in the middle of the night puking his brains out, and now he woke up this morning, came downstairs, went running into the bathroom, threw up, crapped himself pretty much, and then now he's back at the Now he's at school to run his exams. Hopefully, hopefully he still does all right. It's a very important year for him this year. So, what's up, Track? How's it going, buddy? Fishing with Charlie. Just waiting for 509.5 steel coming. That's nice. Guys, I'm almost done cleaning my land so I can bring you better videos. Hey, I can't wait, man. Track, you got a really nice property out there, buddy. A really, really nice property. You've got all kinds of land to do some great shooting there. All right, the other one will go right about here. Let's tie that knot off. How's the vacation from work is freaking awesome, buddy. Let me tell you, I couldn't ask for anything better. I was so dire need of a break. It was kind of stupid, actually, how bad I needed a break. And anyway, it seems like it's going to be pretty decent. Although I woke up this morning feeling a little bit wonky. I'm hoping I don't got that same crap that my son has. Because it would suck if I have to spend the next couple days calling long distance to Ralph on the porcelain telephone, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll that will not be a good way to spend a vacation. That's for damn sure. All right. It's tough getting this one out. Come on, you. There we go. Yeah, that should be all right, I think. Got a couple of decent targets on there to do some shooting with. Let's see where we're at in the chat. I'm sure it's blowing up here. Hey, what's going on, Jorge? If everything's good, we still down for tomorrow? Been working nights lately. Nice to be back. Hey, Bear, how's it going, buddy? Working nights is tough, man. All right, there we go. So I got to get this guy set up. Whoops. And we'll probably, yeah, we're going to trim this down a little bit. All right, we definitely need some length on this one. We cut it probably a little short. Let's see how that is. I went too long. Figures. Let's see how this is. Probably make it just a little shorter, and then we'll be good to plug her in. See how it goes. Yeah, it was pretty nice this morning. I got up this morning and released that, hey, I got one of those Venators on the way from Omega Slings. Thanks for the recommendation. Lone Slinger, you're going to love that thing. Turtle, what's going on, buddy? Going to work 4 p.m. Ooh, that's tough. I look forward to our hangout tomorrow. Yeah, me too, buddy. What time do you want to go live, bud? I got to drop my son off at a tutor tomorrow, if he's still able to make it, and at around 5 o'clock. After that, I'll be home probably around 5:30 and I'll be good to go from then. So let me know when you're ready. Technical difficulty. Yeah, it's all fixed up now. Everything seems to be working now. Skip work? No, I'm on vacation, bud. Take care, Chad. Thanks for stopping in. Passport's still in the works. I gotta go get a photo taken and a few other things, but it's in the works. Nothing happens fast here, unfortunately. Coin worker, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I still got to shorten this thing up. Man, it's like pissing me off, this one. Yeah, it was pretty nice this morning. We got that. Man, I released that that video with the Apex this morning, and I got a nice message from John this morning. John Jeffries is basically saying thank you for the great review. It was pretty nice. You know, we put a lot of work into some of these videos. You know, they take hours to shoot sometimes, and when you get acknowledged by some of these guys, it's pretty nice. Yeah. So I was having a little bit of trouble with the catch box there, Coin, and it's time to do a little makeover. I'm guessing. So basically, I've got 3 of these guys set up, just like this. We're gonna head on down to the catch box in a second. We're gonna set them up. I got some shock cord that we're gonna use for the connection points, and once the shock cord's set up and it's all stacked up, ready to go on that target, we're gonna go ahead and take some shots. Oh, Al, you're lucky, man. I sent out I made my order to get my samples in so I could actually show you guys what you'll be getting into when you're picking up some ATO merch. And sure enough, my stuff is taking a slow boat, I guess. I don't know what the hell's taking so long for it to get here, but it left the United States by UPS, and it sat in the United States for 4 days now. 4 or 5 days now it's been sitting since they said they shipped it. It hasn't moved. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's taking long. I want to be able to get into my own merch and show it off a little bit. I'm pretty proud of what I came up with. I've got my my ATO shirt coming, and I've got my I'm strapped shirt coming. So I got both of those, and I also ordered a really nice sweater for my son. Hey, what's going on, Leon? I ordered a nice sweater for my son. I'm hoping it's going to come in for his birthday party this weekend. So much crap going on. Hey, what's going on, Rex? Yeah, I'm Al, they sent me the same thing too. When I did the setup for the hat, they said all was good when I uploaded the design, but then they wrote me back basically saying that there was a problem with it and it has to be adjusted. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm hoping that the maple leaf with the ATO on it's still going to look half decent, but anyway, we'll see. But the sticker you sent me, the sticker looks fantastic. Do I have any big caliber air guns? Nope. No, I don't. Unfortunately. It wouldn't be bad, actually. I should get myself an air rifle. It would be fun to shoot one of those things. I don't think I could do it in the backyard, but I tell you, shooting stuff is my superpower. That and sarcasm. So it wouldn't be bad to get that all set up into the into the channel too. Do a little bit of air rifle shooting. All right, I think we could fold that up. Get some of these targets set up. And also here, just for you, any of you guys might be interested, I've got some ammo getting all cleaned up in some vinegar there. I'll be rinsing those guys off and putting them into a bath of baking soda to neutralize it. And those will be ready and good to go for shooting again. I found a whole bunch of ammo under my catch box that had been sitting down on the ground. There was like probably 300 or 400 shots just sitting in there. At one point I had started shooting during a practice session, and I forgot to hook up the put the bin under it to catch it. So it became a big disaster under there with a whole bunch of ammo that got all scaled and nasty. So the ones that are in there getting cleaned up should be pretty nice. But I made a mistake actually on this. I forgot to poke a hole in the top, because as the vinegar reacts with the steel, it actually lets off some bubbles, and you'll see it kind of bulge up on the top. And I totally forgot to do that. So anyway, I've got it cracked open now, so we'll let the air out. It kind of popped a couple times and sucked back in and splashed junk all over the place. So we'll see how that turns out a little later. But what we'll do is I've got these little carabiners, nice aluminum ones that are quite light. Not that it's going to make any kind of difference for these ones here. Oh, I got one already set up on the catch box for that one. But this one, we'll click this guy up. Get that one done. We've got this one glued on, oh, not on both sides, only on one side. So we'll glue this one up here too. Make sure this one's good to go. And we'll get on down to the catch box, take a few shots. There we go. Let that hang there while that dries up. See if we got a message from the kid yet. I sent him a message a little later, or a little earlier, to see if he was okay. Okay, but he feels like shit though. All right, that's no good. All right, hopefully he's got one more. Oh man, he's got one more exam to go today, and then I'll swing by and pick him up. Hopefully he'll feel a little better. Get some rest for the rest of the day. I think I froze again here. It's becoming a pain in the ass. What did I do last time to fix it? Wow. Okay, is the audio back? Okay, man, this whole live's turning into an absolute shit show. Oh my god, having problems with the chat, having problems with this, having problems with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, seems like we're back up. All right, we're gonna head on down to the catch box. We gotta tie up a couple of these guys here. Get these guys kind of hooked up. I'll show you what my plan is and what we're looking at. and hopefully we can take some shots and it won't be a disaster anymore. That would be great. Yeah, I don't know why for some reason the chat just keeps on freezing on me. Every time it freezes, I gotta go into the bottom and switch it from old people in tech. I know, tell me about it. I had it the chat filter was set up at top messages, and now it's all messages, and we'll see if it works. I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Andy? All right, so we got a carabiner going to the 2 targets, and then we got another carabiner, and this should attach pretty well to the shock cord we're gonna go down and put in now. This guy I've already tested out, seems to be okay. It's already got some carabiners in there, and let's see how it goes. I might bring 2 of these just in case. Where's my hairline? Same place as my patience for stupidity. Why are there so many names of blue wrench? Because usually I'm plagued with trolls non-stop, Billy. So I got a whole bunch of these guys that are freaking awesome. They're heroes in my opinion, that actually keep the chat and everything. Keep the chat and everything going smooth, and keep all the douchebags and the terrible comments and the racist shit out of here, so we can all just have a good time talking and doing our thing. Wow, look at this. Yep, Pup's been working overtime. All right. So I'll just stuff these guys into my pocket for the time being. So you'll see. I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can. So I've got the little beaners hung up in here with a shock cord, and should be pretty easy to set these guys up, and it hangs pretty nice. So I basically got to cut these old ones off that are on either side, and get another one, do a little pruning here so you can see what I'm doing. Let's throw that in the bottom there for now. The other side's already gone. So we'll see if we can get this thing set up and do a few shots before I have to go pick up my boy. All right. Let's get a little longer there. Looks pretty good. That's one side. Down in there. Get this side done. Go. That side's done. Cut that off. Can you tell I want to get some shooting done? Yeah. A little overdue for some shooting. And I kind of want to remove the larger targets and just get to shooting some really small stuff for the next little while and kind of really dial in. We've been doing a lot of flip-flopping of slingshots and all that stuff in the last little while. Oh, I got another piece of shock cord sitting right there. Oh no, screwed that one up. Might even be able to get another row in there after. I'll have to give that a try. But we don't need to do it now, that's for sure. Oh, no holes. Gotta mess this one up. Well, I'll give shock cord this. Oh, we'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. When you get shock cord all tied up, it definitely isn't easy to get it to come loose after. That's for sure. There's one. That one's a little bit loose. I have to tighten that up just a little. So that one's loose and the bottom one's going to be loose. Yeah. Oh well. I guess that'll work for now. Until we can get this figured out a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to have to tighten that one up just a little bit. Won't be so bad once we get that fixed up. But here, I'll give you a look at it. That bottom one is a bit of a disaster. I'll have to fix that one up a little bit more, but anyway, it'll do the trick. Let me get some ammo out of here. All right. Let's get back down to the line, take a few shots. Hopefully the dog won't be that much of a pain in the ass. He's completely covered in mud. I'll have to give him a bath later. Yeah, I got some of those balls soaking right now to clean up. I got a few more I got to do, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see once we get them all set up. Can you guys see the catch box back there? Panthers at Edmonton Oilers Thursday. Ooh, nice. Short bust Benny. Yeah, speaking of which, look at this. See what I gotta deal with? We're just gonna make holes all over the place and yeah, you know, destroy all the grass. Because you know, that's how he rolls. Anyway, these are gonna be the first shots of the day. I'm sure I'm gonna stink it up, but whatever. Good. Yeah, shooting a little high. Absolutely tearing it up with this slingshot yesterday. I came out here and we were playing around with Mr. Benny, getting him running around in the yard, shooting stuff, and playing a little fetch. It was absolutely killing it with this thing. Ooh, I have to throw away some of these balls. They're pretty bad. Oh yeah, you see that first one? That top row, we got that thing tightened up perfect. It's yeah, the other two lines we'll have to shorten up those loops a little bit. I'm a little bit disappointed that I glued them, but wow. Now you caught that live, right? Look at that. Broke right at the fork. Whew. Ate that one right in the face. Got a nice little bitch slap to match my butterfly kiss. That was fun. Shit is right, dude. Fuck. Oh well. Guess I'm gonna have to go get myself another frame. Little disappointed. It's like the 4th time ever that's happened to me. I must have caught something in my pocket. Yeah, I'm alright. It's not the first time, won't be the last. Alright, I'm gonna run upstairs, grab myself another slingshot. And I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, I'm back. Yeah, buddy, it wasn't the, just to be clear, it didn't slip out of the clip. It actually cut right just above the clip. It's probably my fault. I should have checked my bands before I shot. I must have had it, I must have had it catch something in my pocket or something. Get a tuber mark. Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. I'm sure it will. Yeah, that's what I think. I think something probably caught it and I didn't notice it. And I was, I kind of got jacked up by it. Hit me in the face. It is what it is. Ooh, this thing definitely shoots different. Been shooting at the Aries and the, yeah. Been shooting the Aries and the Apex a lot. Yeah, give me a nice little slap. Blame Omega bands. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go and check out that frame a little bit later and just give it a little sand down. Make sure everything is good. Rubber does sting. Absolutely, it does. There we go. I'm just glad I didn't catch that one in the eyeball. I'm sure all the safety Sallies will be in here watching and saying, you should be wearing glasses. I don't care. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, he thought it had something to do with the tacos we had last night. We cooked tacos for supper. And sure enough, he woke up puking. But both me and my wife are kind of okay, I guess. Not feeling terrible, but not feeling the best. Benny, what up, dude? What are you? Yeah, but he was up puking all night long. So I'm hoping he'll still end up doing good on his exams. We'll see. Yeah, you see, look at this guy. This is what a lot of them were looking like under my catch box. Total disaster. Yeah, you see, Billy, that's the funny thing is I have to wear these things to see anything within 6 feet of me, like period. Like there's no reading, or I can't even really see my fork tip at arm's length. So I'm it's kind of weird how I'm doing it, but it is what it is. But man, when it starts getting really dark, or the sun just starts to go down and the light's pretty crap, I can't see nothing anymore. It's pretty bad. But from a distance, I can see from a distance really great. I can see a mosquito's pecker at 100 meters, but I just can't see anything that's right in front of my face, unfortunately. Oh man, yep. At first it feels like you got hot metal in your skin. Yeah, it does. It's a good sting. It's still burning actually right now. Buddy. Brad, I needed this so bad, you have no idea. I was about to snap. Did I have LASIK? No, I had cataract surgery. I had to have my lenses removed. They were all burnt and nasty. Probably had something to do with me welding without a mask on for quite a few years. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, a lot of us welders like to do the blink, but you catch a flash from time to time. It is what it is. Not like we're staring at it, but you know. It definitely probably put a little stain on the old eye lenses. Telling you, those leather Omega flippers made by Timber 26, they give such a satisfying crack when you whack them. When you whack them. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to wash my dog. Look at this freaking mess. Look at this. Hold on. It's gonna turn you around. Look at this mess. Hey, Benny. What are you doing, bro? You having fun over there? Putting holes everywhere? Yeah, it's a good sounding spinner, buddy. Yeah, you like that, eh? That was a good one. Corey, what's happening? After a retinal hemorrhage and torn detached retina, oh man, that's a disaster. His pool is French onion soup. It totally is. It's just missing the cheese. Oh man. Benny Big Sandbox. Yeah, I gotta get him one. Might be better for the grass. It won't destroy my lawn anymore. Well, he probably will. I'll buy him the sandbox. He'll probably just play in that thing and then dig in the grass. There's something to do with the smell, though. He loves the smell. He sticks his nose in there, starts sniffing. I got a 9.5 in here. Let's see if how this goes. He starts sniffing and starts digging, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Ooh, I just missed it. I thought it would have dropped more than that. Yeah, I've got four or five band sets through that Aries, and I'm sure that it wasn't sharp because I usually check my my fork tips when I get new frames. I honestly can't tell you for sure if I checked that one or not, but I don't think it's the bands. I think it's more of a probably got caught on something in my pocket. A lot of times I'm when I've got a whole bunch of frames just sitting on my desk there and I'm kind of tossing things around and whatever, it happens. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? I hope you caught my shout out in my last video. I'm not gonna lie, that slap in the face kind of shook me a little bit. Yep. Countryman Crafts, can you recommend any spinners? Fancy change from Wasp. Yeah, if I mean, personally, I think Wasp is probably one of the best, if not the best in the game. But I will say this, I'll bring you on down here and we'll take a look at it. I've got two of these. One of them, it's a little on the, I guess you could say it's a little on the pricey side, but I think it's worth it. So, I'll show you here. This guy right here, it's a nice thick leather one. It's got three thick leathers of like a veg tan leather. It's been sewn together with this really thick, I got it on backwards here, but it's got a really thick, I guess some kind of thread in there. I don't know what they've used, but it's a really good stuff. Made by Timber 26, and it's sold by Omega Slings on their website. It's nice and heavy, gives a good whack. When you give it a good whack, it really makes a nice sound. And that thing, I mean, I flipped it around on purpose because I've already beaten the absolute hell out of that thing on one side, and it was a little bit wet, so it's actually got like little dimples in it now on the one side, but it's still taking it no problem, and it's a real satisfying target to hit. When you hit it, it flips around, it keeps shaking for a little while, and it makes a nice crack. So I'm a big fan of those, actually, and I'm probably going to get a couple more. Yeah. Woo. I can feel myself flinching a little bit now after that. I gotta stop being a bitch and start hitting that thing again. There we go. It's right on top of it this time. Oh man, what a mess. Oops. Could be because of my sweaty hands. It's pretty hot where I shoot. Do you have a solution for that? What did I miss here? Hold on. I'm still having problems with fork kits. It's ruining my shooting. Oh yeah, Matt, I remember you were talking to me about this a while back. You think it's because of your sweaty hands? Is the ball slipping out of your hand when you're shooting, or what exactly is happening? You really need to videotape yourself, buddy, so we can have a look and see what's going on. Yeah, I hold the slingshot with my left hand as well. So you're holding your pouch with your right. Here you go, Lone. Yep, that's what I do too, Billy. I always shoot with the rough side on my hand and the smooth side on the pouch to the ammo. But I can pretty much guarantee if you're doing something like that and you're hitting the top fork, you might be doing something like this or something like this. Or while you're drawing, you're doing something like this with your pouch or something like this with your pouch. You really need to get yourself in front of a mirror and see how you're holding the frame. Now, in my case, when I started out, I would anchor and draw out and take a look and make sure that I'm nice and even with my frame. And then try to remember and hold that position and be very conscious of your shots. Homemade slingshots, how you doing, buddy? I have a video where I got hit in the eye, full butterfly draw, and broke at the base of the fork and hit me right in the eye. That's never a good time. Yeah, buddy, definitely worth it, Matt, is set your camera up so you're kind of like this. Way back here. So when you're shooting, you can see your full draw. And let them rip and see how your form is. I have a feeling that I'm actually, doing a little bit of that right now. Unfortunately, after eating one in the face has got me freaking out a little bit. I wonder if someone has any advice shooting a Scout LT2. Jeff, just something to think about and something for you to try. Sometimes with certain frames, and I don't know the answer to why, but sometimes I find I shoot better. I shoot some frames better when I cock back on my hand and some when I point. So that might be something you want to try, is just adjust that a little bit and shoot off your bands and see what happens. That might figure it out. Also, there's another thing too, is when you're stretching out, if your bands aren't perfectly stacked on top of each other and you're like this, it will shoot to the right. If you're more like this or more like this, it'll shoot to the left. I tried all kinds of tweaks, but that thing started. Off TTF optic. Yeah, you can do slow motion too, but I don't think you really need to. Once you've taken your shot, you'll be able to zoom it in, especially if you're using a smartphone. You'll be able to zoom it in and you can see where you're holding it. Because really, it's either a posture or a release issue. Almost guaranteed. Yeah, Billy, you know what? So do I. It's actually pretty tough to keep the camera going and then really concentrate on your shot when you're shooting. There we go. Back in the winters, took a while. We got our barrel drops in. Oh, nice. What's up, Chuck and Steel? Mr. JB's in the house. Yep, I'm gonna be placing an order for one of those in the near future. I gotta get a new one of mine. You can see my my barrel's all jacked up. It's really not in any good shape. I just got it and already put holes in it, so I'm kind of pissed. Oh man, I'd be pissed too. Character dents, yes sir. In my Evo too, I've got a couple of character dents in there. We'll call them. Hey, how you feeling, JB? You feeling better, buddy? I know you in the last live I saw you in there. You're sounding a little rough, bud. Still sick, but getting better. Oh, at least you're on the mend, man. At least you're on the mend. I've had a bit of a rough week myself. Got myself a good butterfly kiss this week, and then I just had on live a band snap right at the fork and hit me in the face. Yeah, it's not going good, man. It's been a rough week. Yeah. I think you should try the S1 at Omega Slings. Rumor has it it's the greatest slingshot ever created. Interesting. I like the S1. It's pretty nice. Stopped and got some goodies today. Gonna try and mount a catch box in the backyard. Back of my work truck. Nice. Nice mobile shooting range. Man, I've thought about that. Doing that before is actually on my Toyota Corolla. I was just gonna pop up the hood, the trunk, and set up my my Steers Wild Slings catch bag in there and take some shots at lunchtime. But they told me no. Now, when I first got my Scud LT, I decided to shoot empty 9mm case out of it with the Daisy. I was kidding, it makes a cool noise. Any case work hit with that Joker? Oh, I bet. That's where my ball hits slingshot. Took right out of that frame. Happens to all of it. Yeah, we've all been there, man. We've all been there. I've even done that one time with a frame that I was supposed to be reviewing, and I just wanted to get out and take some shots with it to get to know it a little better before I reviewed it. I was in the cold, my hands were freezing, and I put took a big chunk right out of it with my out of my Casper, a brand new custom Casper, and smashed it. Freaking broke my heart. Oh, yeah. Are you off, Slingburger? Take it easy, buddy. Oh, man. This whole live so far has been an absolute disaster, I'm telling you. That's because of this. Yeah. Let's tighten that back up again, see if we can get this locked in a little. There we go. My surface area is rural and hundreds of square kilometers. Lots of places to duck into. Yeah, that's a sweet deal. Yeah, I always grab the ammo, Matt. I'll show you. If you find your frame hitting a lot, that is a big sign that you're speed bumping. So if you're here, you don't know how that ball's gonna leave that hand, that pouch. You could be coming off like this, And see how it's kicking up? You could be coming out like this, and it's kicking down. All of these are bad. Try to grab it, give it a pull, and you want your pouch to sit open when you're pulling back. Now, if you can't hold on to it, then you're shooting too heavy. Drop it down. Get a lighter band set. Sorry, I'm back. Had an office visitor. Had to look busy. That's awesome. Yep. It can be a big issue by holding in front of the pouch, especially if you're shooting short draw. I think some long draw guys, I think it's got a little bit more time to correct itself. You long draw guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's got a little bit more time to correct itself than it does if you're shooting short draw. Yep, I would definitely recommend holding it on there so you got your pouch looks open. If you're like this, it's going to cause you issues. Drop it back. And if it's too heavy to hold on to, drop down your elastic and lighten up your setup a little bit. Barely got that one. That was a bit of a nasty shot. So if there's not too much going on tomorrow, and I get my brisket all thawed out tomorrow early enough, I'm thinking I'm going to do a grill and a slinger with a brisket. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be a long day of shooting. And it'll be pretty cool, because tomorrow I'm going to go do a little live shoot with Jorge. We saw him and shot him. Should be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I give myself a good check on these bands again so I don't eat one in the face again. That'll give me hours and hours and hours to shoot. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to, it's about a 13-pound brisket, so I'm gonna have to get out here probably around 4 o'clock in the morning and deal with it there and get it started. And get that hopper filled up real good with some pellets. We'll get it all filled up, do some shooting, and then, well, get that thing good and smoked up. And then once it's done smoking, we'll have to, once we get it to 165, we'll have to give it a good wrap up in some butcher paper, and just wait until it gets up to 205 degrees, and we should be good to go. Yeah, I don't have a Traeger. I shoot with a I smoke with a Pit Boss, but I think my next one will be a Traeger. I've had a little bit of problems with my Pit Boss, although their customer service is really good, but they've given me a little bit of trouble. Twisted Zodiac, what's up? Imagine the target to be the skull of your enemies. Oh, I love the way Hoggy thinks. Seems to work. See if we can get one of those small guys down at the bottom there. Go for that 30. Oh, we got it. Let's try the orange one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see that was the problem. I knew that was going to be the problem with that. I gotta tighten up those two in the bottom. So I think what we'll do is I'll see if I can fix it first. Got to put a hit on the green one. I think we'll flip that bottom row back down to where it belongs. And then we'll just stick with the top target. I think I just made it worse. Oh. Maybe let's get the yellow one. Yeah, it's all tangled up. I gotta fix that. Billy just gave some great advice here. As you're shooting, if you find that you're having a little bit of issues and you're trying to figure out what's going on, sometimes you're just having a bad day, and it's actually best just to put the frame down. Take a chill, relax, come back out a little bit later and see what happens. And a lot of times, whatever that was screwing you up before goes away, and you end up shooting a little bit better. But if you keep on trying to force your way through a bad shooting day, you're just creating bad habits. I did a brisk juice first, went a different route. Toothpick sunk in at 195. Dialed in the heat back to 170 and let it wrap in butcher paper until dinner time. Probably my best brisket ever. Oh, interesting. You know, Jeff, usually what I do is I bring it up to 205 at the end. And then once I get it up to that temperature, I take it out and I throw it into a cooler, like a cooler that you would use for camping. But instead of putting ice in it, I just put the brisket in it and I let it sit there for another hour. And yeah, man, it takes a long time to get ready to eat, but it just soaks all the juice right back into the meat. It's fantastic. All right, the old lady's telling me I gotta go pick up the boy at 2 o'clock because he's a freaking mess today. I'm gonna make that turd sit in the back though. I don't want him breathing his sick crap on me. That's for sure. Open up the windows, the whole deal. Yeah, shooting balls that look like this. It's just a nope. I'll be very shocked if I get a hit with one of these. I should probably just fire them over the fence and pretend they never existed. Yeah, you see that? Oh man, I wish I can get you down a little bit lower and see if you could follow the trajectory. That ball went like this and curved. Nice clean ball, shoots nice and straight. These really rusty, gnarly looking things. You know, it's not bad when it's a little surface rust and you can just wipe it off, but when it starts to scale up like that, those are the only thing those are good for, is just firing them off into to the middle of nowhere, not worrying about ever getting them back. Can't count on those for a clean shot at all. Don't even know where that one went. Hey, if Chuck and Steele, if you're still in that in this chat here somewhere, just to let you know, I sent you down one of those goat leather pouches for you to try out. I found I still had a new one lying around, so I chucked one in the box for you. And give that a try and tell me what you think. Yeah, you see my chat froze again. The word is spoken. I started frameless butterfly. It's awesome. Slow twist in the pouch idea. GZK tips. Yeah, that's a good idea. Take care, Billy. When an accident happens, like what happened to your fork hit, you kind of get scared and it messes up your shooting. It does. I mean, even right now, after taking that band shot in the face there, I'm a little bit flinchy sometimes. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm in a full draw sometimes. And I can feel my arm go like this a little bit when I'm just about ready to release. It sucks. Hey. Yeah, you know what, Lone Wolf? Yeah, Lone Wolf Road here. If you clean them like Mark said, they don't go as rusty as fast because of the patina. Very true, but a lot of people don't want to do that. They want their balls to come back out like they're shiny brand new, and that's what they don't like about it. So, basically, what I'm thinking is the only other way you could really get these things like shiny and clean back to the way they were is throw them into a brass tumbler. You know, like you do for your shells for all those guys that like to reload their ammo. That's the only way to really do it. But I don't mind if they're a little gray looking, as long as they're not chewed up and causing me any kind of issues, and they shoot nice and straight. That's all I care about. But these ones here, some of them have mud on them. Some of them got rust on them. Not the best, but whatever. I'm just trying to get my head back in the game after taking that face lap. Sucks. Yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm also a little farther back than usual, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little hit and miss. Not my best shooting today, but it is what it is. Can't have a perfect day every day. Hey, take care, Coin. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'll try my best to stay on target. If I can stop damaging my face, it would be great. Oh, man. I'm going to really have to wash my dog. See if we can put a couple more shots onto that green flipper. There we go. Now, if I could just get this thing to unwind somehow. A 30 mil flipper standing straight up instead of hanging down. We'll see if we can put a whack on it. Yep. I can just figure out a way to untangle these things somehow. It would be fantastic. That 30's taking a beating. I was missing the 40 all kinds, but the 30's loving it. Oh, that was a terrible shot, but could have been one of those boomerang balls. Lone Wolf, you got it twice in 2 weeks, dude? Ah, you know what? Washing Benny is actually not that bad. I just dump out all that water in the pool. I fill it right back up again. I hop him in there, and I just really give him a soak down, and he cleans up pretty nice. But he's making an absolute mess. I'm probably gonna have to stop this. This has gone far too bad. He's just chewing the mud right out of the floor now. All right, I'm gonna take a few more shots, and we'll wrap this one up, guys. Oh, come on, Mark. What the hell? Yeah, I was pretty much hitting that thing at will yesterday. Probably somewhere in between 8 or 9 on 10, and now I'm like hitting this. I'm like 50%, just stinking it up. Yeah. Dude, don't eat the pool. Oh, you're gonna come over here now. Yeah, I see. Oh, look at this. He's come over to hang out a little bit. Hey, Benny. Look at his face. Look. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Got my hands full. This one here was from long draw this week, trying to go thumb down, which is a no-no for me. I'm a thumb up kind of guy when I release. Sliced a hole in my face with that one like 2 days ago, and then I just had a band break at my fork tip. It hit me in the face live, so you can watch it back as many times as you want. Yeah. It's always fun to get those kind of things happen live. They're there forever. Yeah, Benny's a disaster. Yeah, your elbow. Anybody with questions about this elbow, the elbow thing, your elbow should be in the position. I shouldn't be pointing that at somebody else's house there. We'll point over towards your shed. Your elbow should be in the position so your pouch is hanging nice and open and straight. You don't want to be like this or like this. It should be nice and straight. So adjust your elbow to straighten out that pouch for you. Hey, Jorge, you're back. All right, one more good hit on that 40 mil flipper, and then that's it. I'm gonna go have a good conversation with my dog. Ooh, that one was good. I think we got like 10 flips out of that one. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I gotta get my dog washed and inside the house and explain to him why we don't play outside by himself. Anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe. Get out and practice. Be good. I'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Freaking awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow with Jorge. Take care. Bye.